This episode of the Squadcast is brought to you by Evolve. Hunt together, kill alone. Choose your side. In stores, February 10th.
What's going on, guys? Garrett here, and today we're doing episode 46 of the Squadcast with Mr. Boss of the Win.
Hello.
And the Saintsfan.
What up?
In this episode of Squadcast, we're going to be covering the Valentine's Day DLC speculation, clearing up the GTA 6 rumors that went around this week, new clothing options that may be coming to GTA Online, some brand new heist cars and information, as well as the speak pipe where you guys submit the questions and we have the answers. Now, if you guys know, the Squadcast is a weekly show that we do every single Saturday here on all of our channels, so make sure you guys come back every Saturday, and it covers the week's worth of GTA 5 and GTA Online news. So with the first topic being Valentine's Day DLC speculation, Austin, Ross, which one of you guys wants to take it away?
Yeah, man, I'll take it away. And the reason I figured we do this is just to talk about, well, one, whether or not we think there's going to be a Valentine's Day DLC, and two, because next Saturday is Valentine's Day, and obviously we haven't heard anything from Rockstar yet. You know, maybe this Tuesday we'll get a news wire or something if they are planning on doing another Valentine's Day. I'm assuming they would be. I mean, you guys think so, right?
Yeah, I think so, especially because, you know, everybody has Valentines this Valentine's Day, so yeah, I think they're really going to do another Valentine's Day DLC.
And I mean, they did another Christmas one, so it only makes sense. And plus, I mean, I would say out of all of the DLCs that were limited time, the Valentine's Day was one of the best. I mean, it had a really cool car in the Roosevelt, the Tommy gun. Like, come on, who doesn't like that? It's still one of my favorite guns, and it had a bunch of cool clothes and stuff. So, I don't know, what something new that you guys would like to see maybe in the Valentine's Day
I feel
DLC?
like the outfits were really cool in the Valentine's Day. I think that's something that was overlooked, just like it kind of was in the Festive Surprise or Christmas DLC. Like, I feel like the outfits were really strong suited to that, whether it was like the pre-designed ones, kind of like the elf Santa, or the mask. Like the gingerbread mask was like a mask that people wanted to have like back. So it's crazy.
But anything new that you could think of, or no? Because I mean, I'm sure they are.
I don't really know
something new.
They're going to
You
add
would think so.
a crossbow or bow and arrow. She'd be like Cupid.
Dude, do you think that would work? I don't know. That'd be actually really, really cool if they added a crossbow or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, that one, like a bow and arrow that would
Like from
shoot,
H1Z1. Like, you just got to you got to draw back the bow and fire.
I
That'd
don't
be
know,
really cool.
I think a crossbow would be better for GTA because a bow and that takes some time. Everybody's got guns and stuff. A crossbow would be pretty neat. It'd be like the musket. You know, it'd give you a challenge. That'd be pretty cool, man. Oh, that'd be. Oh man.
I like
Yo,
that.
if we had a crossbow, oh my God, we can make Daryl from The Walking Dead. That's like one of the main freaking outfits people want me to make, but we can't because it don't look good unless you got the crossbow and the.
There goes Austin. This Fashion Friday nonsense.
Jackets. Nah, man. Look, I don't know, man. For the Valentine's Day, I mean, I obviously want everything to come back. I need the clothes. I never bought the clothes back in the day, and I'm missing some of the masks or whatever, and I want those. But yeah, crossbow. Car wise, I don't know.
like what could you do? That's the Valentine's Day is a really hard theme for
It
a car.
is.
Maybe we'll get
Why?
a
I
new
wonder why
sticker
they did the
bomb.
Roosevelt.
A new sticker bomb for our cars. All hearts.
That would be
That'd
cool.
be cool. Yeah. Maybe they.
Why am I
maybe
the
they
only one
could
coming
do
up with
something like that.
awesome ideas? You guys suck.
I don't know, man. I don't know what they would do. Like it's hard though to think of like some ideas for. And look, maybe we got to give some the Rockstar devs or whatever some credit, man, because they come up with this stuff. But yeah,
Well, last year's Valentine's Day themed car wasn't really Valentine's Day theme. It was just
That's-
like
it was
what,
old school, like,
1940s. Yeah, old school. It
20
was like
or
an old school
30s,
theme.
I think. What? It's like 30, 40s ish. Yeah.
Yeah, I think something around that time would be cool. I mean,
Mhm.
anything like that. Some old school cars, sports classic.
Yeah, I think it's maybe I don't know, maybe even like, well, they didn't have bikes back then, I guess, but maybe what if they had some sort of like I don't know, like heart-shaped bike. I don't know, it sounds stupid.
Got a tricycle or
But,
something.
Dude, I don't
Jeez.
know.
A
I don't
love-
know, but
Oh, we're gonna get a love boat, like a big
a love boat. Yeah, that's what I was
A
saying. like
love boat.
or like one of those big swans, or whatever.
Oh my god! Could
Dude.
you imagine if you saw that?
Yo, that'd be so cool though.
What if you had to hand pedal it too? Like you,
it was like a bike where you just keep
you had to
tapping
have to
A.
keep tapping X or A.
Oh
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
I would
There we
buy
go.
that. I would buy that.
I would buy
Swan
that too,
boat,
man.
man.
Imagine.
Freaking swan boat races.
Pegasus vehicle would be like $1 million.
Oh my god.
Yo,
God.
oh my god, it's a swan boat, but it's also a bike on land. So it's like you could ride it as a bike on land, but then it goes into the water and becomes a boat.
What do you? Oh, you know how you could do that? You could do it just like the airplanes. Click in the right stick and have like the wheels come out. Oh, that'd be great.
Or yeah, dude. I mean,
All right, now we're getting super
Yeah.
super like dreaming here. There's no way that's gonna happen.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments though what you guys think. I mean, I'm assuming they will be having another Valentine's Day DLC, but I don't know what else they would add. Let us know what you guys think though.
Yeah, they'll probably have something. Yeah, let us know in the comments. I would love to see what you guys personally think that they would add. Like we said, crossbow would be cool. Maybe some new vehicle. I don't know what they could do for clothing though. Clothing is gonna be a little hard because we do have a lot of clothing already available to us from the last Valentine's DLC. We have a lot of suits and stuff, and a lot of heart-shaped shirts, stuff like that. So we'll see. Maybe I don't know. Do you guys even think they're gonna have one this year?
I don't know.
See, it's hard to say just because of heists. Like I would say if heists weren't in existence, then it would be. But the fact that a lot of people are saying heists are coming out this month, and or Rockstar gonna have 2 DLCs. What's going on? Hey, maybe they'll surprise us with a Newswire Tuesday saying Heist and Valentine's Day coming out Saturday or Friday.
I sort of feel like
You
there
know-
is something coming out this month because they just released Rockstar verified jobs.
Well,
Yep.
there's got to be something this month.
So that's normally they'll always have one Rockstar verified jobs and then a DLC for the month.
Well, there
And
wasn't anything in January. I
Yeah.
know that.
They didn't even have a Rockstar verified jobs though. So like
Yeah,
the
that was
trend,
something.
the trend, it seems like when they release Rockstar verified jobs, they have a DLC come out. So we're gonna have to
Yeah,
just wait
I
and
mean,
see.
well, and then I know kind of we're going out of order here, but speaking of those verified jobs and kind of the whole clothing and stuff, on the Newswire post that they had this week, they actually had 2 pictures, and we've done some videos on them, and they showed some new clothes. Like they showed a new jacket, they showed new gloves, and gloves that it can actually be worn without like combat gear. So, I mean, who knows if that's going to be part of the
I think
Valentine's
that's a feature
Day?
a lot of people want because
Dude, trust me, you have no idea how many people, including myself, want to be able to wear gloves without the freaking combat stuff. Like, it's so annoying when you're trying to make an outfit and all this,
It's
man.
funny how
but-
many people are in the comment section saying like, "What are you talking about? You can only get the gloves without the combat outfit." Like people.
well,
start-
yeah, that's
start
the
trolling.
point. You don't want to have to wear the combat outfit.
No,
to
no,
get the
people-
You
gloves.
can,
People were
you
trolling
can
that.
on females. On female characters, you can, which is kind of weird.
Wait, what?
but-
Really?
Yeah, on certain, not everything, I don't think, but like certain jackets or something like that, you can actually wear gloves with female. I don't know, it's really odd, but what's almost like it makes me believe that it's kind of like a glitch that it shouldn't have happened, but I don't know. But I mean, look, that's good news. But it was like, what didn't you say it was like motorcycle gloves? It almost looked like
yeah.
leather.
The way it looked, it either looked like motorcycle gloves where the top was open, or some kind of like industrialized gloves that are made out of leather. For some reason, people were saying in the comment section. Now, I personally think that the glove choice is really cool because if they decided to release it with an upcoming DLC, I mean, imagine they did the Valentine's DLC. We're going back to that with the new clothing, where it's like a Greece theme.
That would be cool, like a Greaser
what?
1950s,
Like a-
1960s.
Yeah.
Wasn't
That
that?
would be awesome.
I'm probably gonna get hate 'cause I don't know this, but wasn't like Greece made in the 80s?
I
the
don't
No,
know.
movie?
the grease. It's the greaser style. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
It's
yeah,
like- it's
and
like-
which
it's-
was
it's a style that you can wear clothes.
it's like
in.
leather jackets, rolled
Sli-
up jeans,
Yeah.
slicked back hair,
Yep,
stuff
Yeah,
like
like
that.
the Elvis kind
Yeah,
of.
the Elvis
Uh-huh.
look exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That's exactly it.
that'd
be
be
cool.
yeah. I mean,
That actually is not
Like
a
a
bad
rock
idea
and
for a
roll theme.
Yeah.
see, I have all the
That'd
good
be pretty
ideas over
neat.
here.
Well,
So
Garrett's
Yeah,
got everything
okay.
today.
Garrett's
rolling
a
out with the heavy
undercover
hitters.
Rockstar agent.
yeah, I have
Garrett,
a
when'd you work
secret
for
access.
Rockstar?
Yep, I work for Rockstar. Confirmed DLC.
Illuminati confirmed.
But in addition to those gloves, we also had a really cool leather jacket, right? I think it was leather.
Well,
or-
I don't know if it was leather. It looked just like cloth, but it had a lot of like cool designs and like stitching and I guess pockets or whatever. It looked more detailed than like some of the ones we have. And I mean, that's another great addition. I mean, the more clothes, the more people, like to make outfits, but I'm still waiting, Rockstar, on whenever they're going to add the ability to save outfits, man. That's going to be huge if they ever do that. But yeah, I mean, look, that's the jacket looks cool.
And
Yeah,
then
I thought it like, and those were just 2 photos right there.
Uh-huh.
Who knows what else is gonna come out with?
That's what I'm thinking. Like Rockstar, they're like teasing us.
they
Oh,
are.
you know they picked those 2 screenshots on purpose.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
They're like, oh, let's mess with Austin, Garrett, and Ross.
Like they know.
But in
'Cause
addition to that, like that, something I got a lot of hate for, from Austin specifically, is the clown outfit, which would be an awesome addition if you can have it as an outfit.
oh no, I said that too. I was like, dude, if you could make, or like, you know, when you go into stores and at the very front there's the outfit section. If they had that clown outfit, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
would be
That's what I
pretty
wanted to
sweet.
see. Like that would be so freaking awesome. We're just like, all right, I want
Like,
with even
that's-
clown shoes. I want to see mother effing clown shoes. You know,
shoes?
like
What is
just
this, the
walking around
circus?
like this. Oh yeah, with these
The
big
big
shoes.
bow tie or whatever.
Yeah,
dude,
man, that'd be cool as hell.
Man, but there's so many opportunities there with not only the clown but like all the other like NPCs or actors that they have. That's what they're called in the creator menu. But like there's so many options there for like really really cool outfits. And maybe they don't want to give us the clothes, but give us some outfits, man, because that'd be sweet.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people would enjoy that.
People have always wondered, like, oh, they're gonna make it so that. I've heard people saying that they would pay money for outfits, like an outfit pack, where you could pay like $1 and you'll get like access to a bunch of other outfits that are in the game that you can't currently get, like military uniforms that you can have full uniforms on, stuff like that. Would you guys
I
pay
think-
for something like that?
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're good. I mean, obviously that's they have to be like pretty good quality. They can't just be some BS
Maybe like
outfits.
jeans or like t-shirts.
Yeah, if it's like, dude, Rockstar would make a killing if they had like police outfits that you could buy or like military
Yes.
outfits or like that'd be pretty freaking awesome.
So many
Oh.
people would buy the police outfits.
I
That'd
would.
be awesome.
I know. Like if it was like, let's say if it was like for a pack of military, police, and industrial worker outfits, it costs $5, and in the pack you get like 10 different outfits. Would you buy it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd
Yeah,
be
I think a
sick.
lot of
There's
people would.
so
yeah.
much variety that
Yeah.
it adds.
It would be so
with that.
cool. It'd be so very cool.
You
Rockstar,
blend in
take
with the
notes.
cops.
I have all the best ideas in this
Seriously,
Squadcast.
Garrett's. I just called you Gary. Garrett's like 4 for 4 tonight.
I know. Rockstar, I know you're listening 'cause you watch our Squadcast. Just make it happen. We'll love it. And then you guys could just collect all the money, but just give me some credit, you know?
Give you like a 10% royalty.
Oh my
on all
god.
sales.
That's what Steam does when you make stuff in the Steam store. Like if you make, you know how like some guns have like special skins?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artists make that, and if they choose yours to be sold, you get royalties. You get like I think like 20% of every skin.
Hey,
Dude,
so-
that'd be really awesome.
Good guy
Imagine,
Steam.
oh my god,
They make like
imagine
no,
a day,
the people make like 6-figure salaries.
yeah, dude. Imagine a day where like, and not even just with clothes, where people make like the decals or whatever for the liveries for cars, and like
Oh,
Rockstar
that'd
picks
be
them. Oh my
epic.
god.
Like
like,
Rockstar
how does
verified
it-
Rockstar verified libraries.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be really.
The
That's
days
five
are
for
coming,
five.
boys. God,
5
we
for
are
5.
we are killing it this Squadcast. If you guys are
This
watching,
podcast is gold.
if you
Write
guys are
this down
watching
in the
right
record
now,
books,
if you guys are
everyone.
watching right now, and you're this far in the Squadcast, everyone type 5/5 in the comment section right now. 5/5, like
Everyone's
5
gonna be
forward
like,
slash.
what the heck? Like when they first come
Well,
to the
they're
video.
are they gonna type 5 like slash? I mean like 5// like the little thing on the
on
the
your
question
keyboard,
mark,
like shift question mark.
yeah, shift question mark. They're gonna type that out now, and then 5. God, this is too confusing. Whatever.
Now they're gonna be FIVE slash FIVE.
God, this is confusing. Anyways, we're gonna move on to GTA 6. Now,
Yep.
this past week has been a cluster of GTA 6 phenomenon. Everyone's like squirting everywhere, like, oh, GTA 6 is coming, confirmed. My favorite YouTuber told me, and of course, all of us here did not make a video saying GTA 6 confirmed. Now, we do know that Rockstar 5 had great success, as you guys know. But
What was that? Rockstar 5.
I mean,
Rockstar
GTA,
5,
sorry,
eh?
GTA 5, sorry.
That sounds like a great
Now we're
band
going
name.
downhill.
Now we're going downhill. GTA 5 had amazing success. And of course, Rockstar is going to follow in those footsteps like they have with every GTA and make a 6. But just because a news article comes out saying that GTA 6 is coming doesn't mean it's coming out tomorrow. And a bunch of
Yeah.
people were like, oh my god, next week GTA 6. And everyone forgot about Heist for that brief moment.
What if Rockstar does that on purpose? Oh, that'd be
God,
funny. But
that'd
no,
be something.
honestly though, it is kind of Rockstar's fault that this stuff is happening because they just and look, we've said it before, they do what they want to do. Obviously, they're not going to listen to us, but because Rockstar's so secretive, they don't give any stuff out or much stuff like information. Then people do got to grasp at the smallest little thing, whether that's GTA 6 release date for this or that. That's people are gonna do that. But yeah, I mean, like, really, GTA 5 is the biggest game of all time. They're not. You really think they're not gonna make a GTA 6? It's like,
Yeah.
use your brain. It's like, obviously it's coming. Probably, I think, wasn't like the release date somebody said in one of the articles I read was like 2017. It's like that probably sounds like a reasonable date for it. But I mean,
Well, that would mean if that is the case, that would mean that we would most likely get a trailer this year. God, that's a whole nother can of worms.
I think we're
Oh,
I don't
God.
know. Yeah,
Shoot
I
me.
don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole.
Oh
but-
my gosh. that'd
Okay,
be
but
something.
basically how this whole rumor came up is because IGN wrote an article back in 2013, October 3rd, 2013 to be exact. And the name of the article was GTA 6 and Beyond, Rockstar has 45 years worth of ideas. And the article went ahead and said that GTA Online is Rockstar's focus right now with the release of GTA 5, but the studio's already brewing on the possibilities of GTA 6. Then a quote was made by the president of Rockstar, and from then on out, another news article company, so some random Joe Schmo company, went ahead and rewrote that same article, but like this year. So they just took what IGN wrote and rewrote it on their site, and the internet blew up.
It's actually kind of a common practice. When I saw that one article that Garrett's talking about, I kind of did some research and looked into it more. That quote has been reused and reused so many times on various small news sites just
Yeah,
to generate traffic.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's because there's nothing.
They're grasping at straws, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, we all knew that's coming out, but yeah.
Like, it's funny because if you just search the quote itself, there are so many articles.
I know.
Like
it's absolutely
this year.
crazy.
Like, it's like hundreds. It's ridiculous. But I think it's interesting to see how I guess normal media works compared to YouTube. How like we're able to tell you guys, hey, this is old news, don't get too hyped. Where all these other news websites are just like, yeah, we're doing it. GTA 6 coming out this year. Yeah.
An average Joe Schmo who might not watch like every YouTube video would be like, "Whoa, what the heck?"
Yeah, that's an example of what happened with I think it was Vice City, the new Vice City. Like, there was like a rumored Vice City, I think it was, or I forgot what it was.
San Andreas
did I miss
too.
the boat
It was
on
Yeah,
that
San
one?
Andreas.
Yeah, San
too.
Andreas 2, that's what it was. So, San Andreas 2, I was at a friend's house, and they're like, Garrett, did you hear about San Andreas 2 being released soon? And I'm like, what are you talking? I'm a GTA 5 YouTuber. I know everything about Grand Theft Auto 5. That's probably fake. And I check Facebook the same day later on, and I see, like, everyone sharing San Andreas 2 articles. I was like, are you guys all, like, what? It's so fake. But, of course, other YouTubers were promoting it. Like, oh, it's real. It's coming. And I think that's what it causes a hype. And then once that hype starts, oh, it's impossible to stop it.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
That's the GTA 6 story for you.
Yep, that's exactly what happens. There's like a huge hype train builds up. Just like with our next conversation with these heist vehicles that were recently released
Yeah.
with the pictures.
Well, we got some more information on the supposed heist vehicles that are going to be coming out.
Well, let's talk about that one that we covered
The
today.
pictures,
the
yeah.
pictures of like the minigun on top of the car. So
Oh,
yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
the
so-
fake one.
Yeah, the fake one. So there's a huge hype behind that. Everyone's retweeting, tweeting all these amazing pictures of this minigun on top of this pickup truck. Oh my God, everyone's spreading it like wildfire. There's like, different Twitter accounts that are GTA 5 surrounded, I guess, about GTA 5 are tweeting it out like, oh, we have new heist images, and it's all fake. But the hype was already built because someone took that modded car picture.
Yeah, and what's unfortunate about it is that like you were saying, the casual guy he goes on Twitter for 10 minutes, sees that, he's like, what? That's freaking awesome, and then whenever heists do come out, he's gonna be disappointed now that that's not in the game, because he doesn't watch the Squadcast or watch whatever video and all that, but yeah, that's
Moral of the story: watch the Squadcast.
Yeah.
Find
Watch
out what
every
actually happened.
Squadcast. Yep. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the pictures were really, really cool looking, and then some of them are ridiculous looking. Like you have
Like
rockets.
the motorcycle with the minigun on the front.
Yeah, even that one.
That's
ET,
awesome.
dude.
That would look really cool overall. Though. I would love to have that. But I think, you know,
Motorcycle would be so way down the front.
with tipping over. But an example with the heist. Go ahead.
That'd be cool for a mod on the PC called like a death race or something like that, and you get cars like that. That'd be pretty freaking cool. Get a motorcycle with a minigun.
Or you use the JB. What is it?
Yeah, dude,
007?
man, all the cars. That
Oh
actually
yeah,
be
the
a pretty fun
JB
game.
700.
Like,
700, yeah.
See, no joke. Like if Rockstar, I know this would probably take a long time to make, whatever, but I think it's a pretty cool idea. If Rockstar did make a death race like game mode where, and I'm not going to go into too specifics. I'm just thinking this on the spot, but they could even have like microtransactions for like different car parts, and you can customize your own car and have it like in a death race setting, and that'd be pretty cool, I think. But I don't know.
Open up the sports arena. Have it held inside there. Oh, I can see it now.
I mean, you can pick any car, put whatever guns, and like that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Let me know if you guys agree, but that's.
I think it'd be a fun mini
my
game.
little tangent. Yeah, because I mean, you got to think what Rockstar's gonna do after Heist. So I don't know. Idea number one.
They
right
can
there.
hardly get Heist out. I don't want to.
The
It's
struggle
taking
is
them
real.
this
Anyway.
long for Heist.
Let's continue.
Now
so
we're
we-
offending the Rockstar staff that watches our videos.
I didn't mean to do that.
Way to go, Ross. Jeez, we just lost.
No,
cool points.
you could spin that into a positive, like, oh, it's taking so long because they want him to be really good,
Yeah.
which is actually true, but that's old news. So
Yeah, so
Anyways.
let's go to the Fun MW2 heist cars information if you guys want to take
yes,
that.
earlier this week, Fun MW2, if you guys don't know who he is, pretty reputable in terms of releasing information about GTA 5. Typically, when he puts something out, it's in his full confidence. He's been right on several issues. Anyways, getting to the point, he released the categories of a few of the supposed heist cars. I'll read them off right now. He said the Lamborghini Casco is going to be a sports classic. The Heavy Insurgent is going to be an off-road or a van. Karen Kruma, we know, is a sports car. And both the Dinka Enduro and the Principe Electro are both motorcycles. And he also said that there's going to be two versions of the Kruma, which I'm guessing is armored and non-armored, and two versions of the Heavy Insurgent.
Yeah, and I think the two versions of the Heavy Insurgent is one with the giant gun in the back, and then one that's more of an armored version.
Yeah, and also
for
talking
like
about the
transportation.
APC tank.
Yeah, the APC tank that we saw in the trailer.
Yep.
Although
Which is really
actually,
cool.
hold on, I don't think it actually is the APC tank because there's like one split second of a screenshot or in the trailer of a little scene, and there's it looks like an actual APC tank. It doesn't look like one of these trucks with just a lot of armor. I don't know, maybe. I mean, that's just when I was going back over the trailer, I noticed that. But either way, that's what it looks like.
That's really
the two
cool.
insurgent cars.
So
are.
that kind of clears up what because I think those were the two that we were having trouble with, the Heavy Insurgent and the Dinka Enduro. So I think that kind of clears it up.
Yeah, the one big one though that we still obviously do not know is the Vapid Guardian. We haven't really figured out
Yep.
what that one is going to be.
My prediction for that one, you might have a completely different one. I said it was going to be the like the Russian Hind or the Hunter, that helicopter that you saw like floating up for like 3 seconds.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it is the actual APC tank. That's an actual tank and not like just an armored vehicle.
Like
Maybe
from the
that could be
Ballad of
another
Gay
thing.
Tony.
Yeah,
That'd be
something like
really,
that.
really cool.
I mean that's like another, I guess, Guardian type of. I don't know.
That thing was
'Cause
indestructible.
And the reason we're saying this is because if you guys remember last week, we're maybe saying the Guardian could be the Huey that was in the trailer. Well, Fun MW2 again, he actually, or somebody that he knows, I guess, cracked the code, so to speak, and the code name for the Huey is called the Valkyrie. So
That makes sense.
yeah, so obviously that's not the Vapid Guardian. So yeah, we're still debating
And then the
on
Karen
what that's going to
Technical,
be.
which technically doesn't have a name, but we've all, I guess, mutually agreed that that's the Karen Rebel with the minigun on the back.
Yeah.
Okay. And he also brought up 3 new vehicles that could be coming. A new gang burrito. If you don't know what that is, that's like the heist van where people can sit in the back. A tanker 2, which what are the tankers? Are those the gas trucks?
The tankers,
The things that
I believe
yeah,
they're
it
like
might be.
they're 18 wheelers, but just the front of them.
Okay,
Weren't
that
they?
makes sense. and then the Boxville 4. And I actually had to look up what the Boxville is, and I think
is
that's
that?
the taco van.
The taco. There's a new taco van.
There's a new
Like, hey,
taco van for Heist.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be actually pretty cool if you were going like maybe undercover in one of the heists or something. I don't know. Maybe it makes sense, but
We're gonna sell tacos.
Not
I
a bad,
mean,
not a bad cover
look,
job.
in all the movies they have they have people on like stuff like that, undercover people. So I don't
Anything's
know.
possible.
Yeah. But yeah, it does seem like we're gonna be getting a lot of cars, so it should be
What do you think
pretty.
about the Lampadetти Casco Sports Classic? I've never used a Sports Classic in a situation where I want to be fast or I want to escape
Yeah.
someone.
You would never want to
Eh.
use a classic. I mean,
Yeah,
most
so
of the
that's
classics are
kind
slow.
of
Well,
disappointing.
honestly, I think a lot of people who are like real into the cars in the game have the sports classics as like show cars, basically. Because yeah, you don't use them that often, really. Like it's not like you're not gonna outrun somebody because everybody has adders or whatever. And I don't know. I mean, we do have a lot of sports cars already, but
Maybe it's a cool Sports Classic.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
the
We'll
problem
see.
with like when you put something in Sports Classic, you automatically limit its performance because it has to be in line with the other Sports Classic
Well,
cars.
see, that's why I almost wish that they would have it in races where you can do like any car, because it'd be pretty cool if they had a sports classic that actually kept up with the Masacro or something. You can race them against each other. I mean, obviously they wouldn't stand up to the supercars, but I mean,
It'd
I
be
don't know.
fun.
It'd be fun to just to see like who's the better driver. Like, okay, obviously he's got the added faster car, but if you have the Masacro and you're a better driver, then you might win, and it might be a good challenge to do that. But I don't know. I don't know if they're ever gonna do that, because that's the only kind of way I would see non-sports. Well, I guess sports motorcycles and supercars, that category, become actual useful and people liking
Using
them.
them in races,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
So-
I know that even if you guys had Masacros and I had an adder, I'd probably still lose. So that's something to note. But I think with these new cars that have been leaked by these leakers, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited to have new cars that are be coming to GTA 5 in general. And with heists are going to be huge. I mean, they're going to really, really just revive GTA Online. Because as you guys know, it's not the most alive game right now.
It's a little slow.
Yeah, it's
to
a
say
little
the
slow.
least.
A lot of people have been, even on my Instagram, like in my Q&A, that people ask me questions on, they're like, why is GTA 5 so dead? Like, well...
Well, it's been a while. I mean, like there was no DLC in January. The festive surprise was nice, but it wasn't spectacular. I mean, it was 2 new cars, and then the 2 race cars, which were the same vehicles we've owned, just with livery on there. There was snow for 3 days. I mean, it was nice, but it wasn't a lot. And then we get the somber news in January that PC gets pushed back and that heists are coming before that. So there hasn't been a lot to like scream and shout about.
Exactly.
So I can
Yeah.
understand that.
Well, and then I think another big problem is, and I know this doesn't happen to everybody, because from what I've seen, it maybe is like 50% of the people, but there's still a lot of issues with networks and like the joining game and getting lagged out and not being able to join games and stuff like that. People join a game and then all of a sudden everybody gets kicked out. I think there's still a lot of problems. At least when I stream on Twitch, you guys, if you've ever come out to them, And when I ask the chat, it seems to be mixed. Like some people are like, no, I've never had an issue. But then others are like, yeah, this happens to me all the time. So, maybe that has something to do with it too. Because if people can't play with their friends, then, what's the point of playing? So I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, I was hoping that, and maybe the recent maintenance, maybe they kind of fixed that a little bit. But that was definitely a big problem. I know a couple people had with
Yep.
online.
Yep, it is an issue.
Well, I look forward to seeing what Rockstar does to make the game overall better in this time of crisis. So, with that, let's just jump. Do we have any speak pipes for this week, Austin?
Well, we got a couple. We have 2.
Okay.
Okay,
So
that's a good number.
The first one we have is from Seth.
Hey squad, do you think PC will get delayed again? Thanks for using my question, and bye Gary Berry.
Okay.
All right. And then PC release, delete, push back? No.
I
I
don't think so.
They
I
can't.
think this is it.
Yeah, they can't do it.
They pushed it back like 3 times already, or whatever it is. So
They can't.
this is the last time.
Yep. I think this is the last time I'll be pushing it back. And I look forward to it. You guys still excited for PC?
I am.
Oh, I mean, look, obviously, I'm hoping that I don't have those issues that I was just talking about with like people lagging out and stuff on PC, and then obviously there's all the mod talk and all that. You guys that are watching already know. I've talked about it, enough. But yeah, I'm definitely excited.
I'm as well. I look forward to anything that Rockstar does do with PC differently than they have with the console. So especially what the modding community can do with PC. I look forward to that as well. If it's even possible, we're gonna have to wait and see. Anything else want to interject, Ross?
Pretty much share the same points. I'm excited. It's going to be the same game, but the PC holds a lot more potential or things to do. So I think it's going to be lots of fun.
All right.
Yep. All right, and then the last question is from Miles,
Good name.
and I'm not actually listening to this question, so I don't know what it is.
Hey, Saintsfan, what's up? My question for you is, do you think Rockstar should be taking out modded missions? Because I see you guys with this podcast like to play a bunch of those. So my question is for you guys, what do you think Rockstar should do about those if they're not hurting anyone? So yeah, see you later, Saintsfan. Peace.
All right, that's for you,
Thank
Austin.
for the question, Miles. All right, so I'm assuming what he's talking about. He says modded as in like the mission that we did a while back with the zombies.
Well, any mission that
with the tow truck. I don't think he means like the glitched missions where they like
Like
what
stuff
it?
is floating in the sky.
Yeah, like floating ramps. I don't
Yeah, I
think he
think
means
he's
that.
talking about the zombie stream we did. Austin, you and me, we did like one with sharks or something like
Sharks,
that in the water.
there was that. There was one where we had like Michael, Trevor, and Franklin shooting at us. There's
How
like
you
a
can
bunch
get the
of
rail gunning online. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think anything should be done with them.
Rockstar
But see,
doesn't
the
like
thing is,
that.
Rockstar doesn't like him, and
They hate
they've
them.
been known in the past to take him out.
Yep. And even with let's say custom races that have modifications where ramps are on top of ramps, or the ones with epic wall rides, they also don't like those races either. That's why they're never featured on when in the live streams. They never play those types of jobs because people are breaking the content creator to make it happen.
See, it'd be interesting to like hear Rockstar's perspective on that, because like there's a lot of them that, and honestly most of them, I would say 99% of them are really fun. People enjoy them. Obviously, look on the social club when you go to like races. Like the most popular ones are ones that people glitched or did all that stuff. So it'd be interesting to hear like why they don't like, because I'd really want to know their reason, because I'm sure it's probably like there's a reasonable reason for it, but it's odd. But as for the modded missions, like they said, they shouldn't be taken out because they're fun, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Ultimately, it's up to Rockstar, I guess. Really,
and that's why I don't understand. Like, if Rockstar dislikes them, example, I had this conversation with another YouTuber a little while ago. It's like, we should be able to use the content creator to add things anywhere we want. I mean, if you want to add windmills, you can add windmills. If you want to add, barrels that explode, then you can add them. But, for some reason, Rockstar doesn't like those types of races or jobs, even though it makes the game that much more fun. Like, those races are what keeps me playing, to be honest.
Those are the best ones,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah, and they're just so much fun because it's a new experience. It's like, oh my god, you got to go through the windmills. Oh my god, you have to stay on that platform and not fall off. You have to do this epic wall ride and not fall off the wall. Like, stuff like that.
or
Just
even
really
the
cool.
last team standing, the snipers versus stunters. That's a huge game that's going around right now. And that is technically glitched. So
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
know.
it can't be featured. And I think to an extent, like that's what makes Forge World and Halo so great. It's the fact that you can literally do anything you want.
Yeah,
And there's
even then,
Go ahead.
like at the same time, back to the snipers versus stunters with the Forge World as well. Rockstar actually featured a snipers versus stunters on the stream, but it was a very, very lame one that followed the rules. It was like,
Really?
yeah, it was so.
what was different about it?
It was very low to the ground. The boxes, you had to jump from box to box to box to get on top. Like-
Oh, so it was like a staircase where
yeah.
okay.
And it wasn't like anything that broke their rules or whatever. It was just really, really lame. I think the version I witnessed, I was very briefly there, so maybe they changed it up later on. But You could go ahead and continue with the Forge World because that was a really, really good point.
Yeah, it was just like the freedom of Forge World is what made it so popular, and I wish that Rockstar would kind of loosen up a little bit and let these, because there's some amazing content creators out there, who do races, whether it's guys like Unspoken Ouch or
Huge
who
content
create these.
creator. Yep.
Yeah, he makes crazy races, and if they would just give guys like that a little bit more freedom, it's incredible to think what they could make in terms of races or death matches or snipers versus stunters. So I think, hopefully, even though it won't happen, that would be cool.
And
That's what
that's
I'm
what kept
thinking. Maybe
Minecraft alive.
PC. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe PC. They might, because they're doing the what is it, the theater mode on PC. So maybe they might. Because to be honest, I know we're excited for PC. I don't think there's that many people though that are excited for PC, just because it is the third installment of the game, and most of the people have bought it
I think
already. And
I think there are a lot of people that are excited. I think we just don't see those people because a lot of them for some reason, a lot of PC gamers, surprisingly enough, do not watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah,
yeah, I agree.
And that the community also, the PC community might not also be as public because for them the game isn't out.
Well,
So
yeah,
they have
obviously
no
there's
need.
a bunch of PC guys that are excited, but I'm just saying I don't think. I mean, obviously a lot of people are probably gonna pick it up, but they might not. They might wait till it goes on like Steam sale or something. I don't know. That's just from
That
at
is a
least
good point.
some
Though.
of the comment
it's the
sections.
third installment, and if you've been paying retail, that's, if my math's correct, 60, 120, $180 for this. And I know there's been changes, but four at the core, the same game.
Yeah, and that's going back to my point, a way to make the PC version more appealing to those people is, having the theater mode, but then also maybe having, obviously not at release, but maybe down the line a full-on content creator that's like the Forge mode, because I'm sure the PC, I'm sure PC guys will find a way, if it don't happen, but that'd be cool just to give the PC guys more freedom that maybe the console guys, due to limitations, potentially can't have.
I think I'm
But
just
then-
excited.
I agree with you.
Yep, I agree as well. So, anything guys you want to wrap up before we do end this Squadcast?
I think the consensus from this one is that
We have all the best
basically
ideas.
we should just become Rockstar.
Yeah, we should just work for Rockstar. Perfect. Well, guys, hopefully
Yep.
everyone enjoyed this Squadcast. I think, honestly, this is one of the best Squadcasts we've ever had.
I think so too.
Yep.
Even though the fans really loved the last one, and I don't want to talk about it. But with all that said, let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. Thank you guys all for watching all the way to the end. And anything you guys want to say before we do end it?
I think that's it.
Yep.
All right, guys. Later, guys. Have a great weekend.
Peace.
Bye.
See ya.